Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome, friends, to another broadcast. Today is Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. I welcome you. Thank you so much for joining the channel. If you have not yet subscribed, if you have not commented, if you have not shared the videos, and you enjoy them, please, I encourage you to do so. It's very much appreciated. Today's topic is Shaban. Alhamdulillah, we have reached the month of Shaban. The month before the precious month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless us all and help us to make it to the next month, the blessed month of Ramadan. But for now, I want to talk about Shaban. Quite frankly, it's often the month that is most neglected. Not by all, but by some. Really, we don't want to neglect Shaban. Yes, we're excited about Ramadan, and it's right around the corner, alhamdulillah. But let's take advantage of this month of Shaban. Shaban is the month in which our deeds are raised to a higher level. Allah accepts them in the highest level. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So are we focusing on putting deeds into action for this month and getting the most blessings out of them? Inshallah. It's the perfect time to invest in our Aqidah. There's so much that we can do during this month of Shaban in helping us to prepare for Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. And the one thing about Shaban that we should fully take advantage of is the fasting. Alhamdulillah. This fasting is very precious and very valuable to Allah. This fasting is so special that it's between you and Allah. Nobody else, nothing else, but you and your Creator. Alhamdulillah. This is the time of month where we not only are going to be fasting, but we want to take advantage of elevating the deeds, contributing to charity, being charitable to our family members, our friends, those outside of our family, those who are in need, those who may need our help. Inshallah, we extend ourselves to help those folks. The more deeds, the more pleased Allah is with us. This is the time of the month where we get closer to Allah, alhamdulillah, by all that we do with a sincere heart and humility. How beautiful that we can use this month to prepare ourselves for Ramadan. Shaban gives us the jump start to enter into Ramadan, fully ready by the will of Allah to fulfill our commitment, because it's a commitment, alhamdulillah, and it's a commitment we want to follow through to the best of our ability. Allah knows our intentions, and if we try our hardest and our best, He will bless our intentions, because He knows it's coming from our heart and that we want to. So what can we do? Well, as I mentioned first, fasting. We want to fast during the month of Shaban. Also, we want to read our Quran. Inshallah, we are reading daily, that our Quran isn't sitting on the shelf somewhere collecting dust. But we want to open it, and we want to read the verses in the Quran. Put ourselves in there. Live it, breathe it, feel it. Get the most from it. Apply it in our lives. Use it not only to better ourselves, but to encourage and help others to better themselves, because we all are in need of improvement. There's always room for improvement. And also praying. We really want to deepen, make our prayers longer. That is our time to connect with Allah. Our time to pour our hearts out to Him. Our tears are valuable and precious to Him. That is the time where we really, really want to build our relationship with Allah. Every day we're doing that. But even more so during the month of Shaban and Ramadan. Also, we want to follow the Sunnah. We have one of the best examples, our beloved Prophet ﷺ. Peace and blessings be upon him. We want to follow his example. All the good that he did, we want to try to emulate that. Do the best that we can. It was said by Aisha that there was no other time that she saw the Prophet fasting more than in the month of Shaban. Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, set the example for us. And that example continues on today. So may we extend ourselves to fasting, reading the Quran, praying regularly, doing good deeds, because all of these are at a higher level now than we can even begin to imagine. We should appreciate, alhamdulillah, that Allah is looking for what we're doing and accepting from us, and that instead of it getting this amount of blessing, it's getting this amount of blessing, bigger blessings, alhamdulillah. And if you ask me, you can never have too many blessings. And Allah is so generous and so merciful. He wants to give them. He's seeking out the hearts that have the best of intentions. Inshallah, we have the best of intentions. Also, during this month of Shaban, we want to strengthen our taqwa, our consciousness of Allah. In everything that we do, we want Allah to be front and center. Before we do anything, we always say Bismillah, right? And we know why we say it, right? Because we know we want the blessing of Allah. And we know also that whatever we do, we can't do it unless it's by the will of Allah. So we want to strengthen our taqwa, that consciousness of Allah, in everything that we do. Before we do something, before we end something, we always want to have Allah in our minds and in our hearts. Also, if you're not able to fast, because I know there's a lot of people say, oh sister, I can't, I have health problems, I can't do that. Alhamdulillah, Allah understands. Always remember this, that making the intention to do something, there's reward in that too. You wake up in the morning and you say to Allah, Allah, if it be your will, please help me to fast. I want to fast today. I know I have this illness. I know I have to take certain medication that requires me to take water or requires me to take food. But please, bless my intention. You might not be able to fast the full duration of the day, but maybe you can fast half of the day or maybe a quarter of the day. Alhamdulillah. As long as it's coming with the right intention, Allah accepts it. So don't feel discouraged if you're not able to fast. There are many reasons why many can't. And alhamdulillah, Allah is so merciful. He understands that. And He makes provisions for that. You just make sure that you come to Him with the best of intention. He will make it easy for you. And also, if there are some bad habits, and we all have them, I know I have mine, astaghfirullah. Now, during Shaban is the best time to commit and seeking out Allah's help to help us so that we can avoid these bad habits, get rid of them. For instance, a person may smoke. We know smoking is bad, so inshallah nobody is smoking. You don't want to put that in your body. Allah gave you your body, it's beautiful and pure. And when you put cigarettes into your mouth, all that smoke is filled with so many chemicals, so many bad things. it will destroy not only your lungs but your whole body. So if cigarette smoking or any kind of tobacco, even the shisha, these all have chemicals in there that are not safe for the body. So if this is something that you do, pray to Allah to help you to break that habit. Might not happen overnight, but with the best of intentions, it can happen. Inshallah. Anything that you feel that you need improvement on, ask Allah to help you. If you have problems with your anger, say, oh please Allah, help me so that I don't lose my temper so much. If you have issues with being a little bit greedy, oh Allah, please help me so don't be so greedy. Again, whatever the issue is, only we can look at ourselves in the mirror and examine ourselves, and we only know what is lacking in our personality or in our character. None of us are perfect. Allah knows that. But again, if the intention is there to improve, to do better, to be better, alhamdulillah, inshallah, Allah see that you mean what you say, that you want to change and you want to be better. He will help you. None of us are beyond repair. We all need repairing at times. And Allah knows that. Alhamdulillah that He knows that. But always seek Him. Always seek Him. And also the people in your family who love you. Go to your mom if you're a young person, or if you're married, go to your spouse and ask them, where do you see me lacking? Where do you think I can improve? How do you think I can better myself to make Allah happy? They love you, they will tell you. And they will do so in a very kind and loving manner. Because when you love somebody, you don't scold them, but you take care of them in the kindest of ways. So you can always go to the people who love you, because they will have nothing but the best of intention for you and your best interest at heart. So again, here we are at Shaban. Are you ready? Are you excited? I know I am. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Allah is so kind, so merciful, so loving, so gracious. We have so much to be thankful for, so much to appreciate. Our God is so magnificent and awe-inspiring. Every day that we have air in our lungs, we should always be saying Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Allah. Almighty and majestic God, thank you. Thank you for my life. Thank you for all the provisions that you give. Thank you for the people in my life. Thank you for every blessing, seen and unseen, under the sun. So I will be praying that you make the best of this Shaban for yourself and come out of it stronger in faith, fortified and closer to Allah. Because that is what we all are striving for, to be close to Allah, to have a deepest of connection with Him, to show Him that we love Him and that we are submissive to Him and only Him. Alhamdulillah, how blessed we are. Don't ever close your heart to the blessings of Allah, no matter what you're going through. He loves you and wants you to be happy and wants the best for you. And alhamdulillah, we have reached Shaban. And inshallah, we will reach Ramadan together. Thank you so much for joining me in this broadcast. I love you all so much for the sake of Allah. By His will, may these videos continue. I'll try my best. Again, if you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. And please, at the bottom, please comment. I want to hear your voices. I know folks are watching because I see the views. And alhamdulillah. Shukran for watching. And I hope you enjoy it. And if it's been informative in any way, please share. But I want to hear your voices. I want to know who you are, who's out there. I want to know my beautiful brothers and sisters who are there. So please, if you don't want to write a comment, just say Assalamu alaikum. Let me have the privilege of saying wa alaikum salam back to you. I appreciate your time. I know our schedules are busy, so the fact that you're here and you're watching, just from the bottom to the top to the middle of my heart, I appreciate it. I pray that Allah bless us all, accept our fasting and our good deeds. Give us the best of health, watch over us and all our families, keep us safe. Give us the best in this life and in the hereafter. Ameen. Until we meet again, my friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.